Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. At their own 20 ring. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Stroud begins with a pass. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. For an opener, Purdy to throw. Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Jerome Ford on the return.
The Seahawks sending out their punt team. That's Jalen Naylor back to return. That's taken in at the 50. And it's a very good return. He nearly broke it, setting up his offense inside the red zone.
First and 10 at the Seahawks 14-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's Jack Fox now. He's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. This returnable for Naylor. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 46-yard line.
Yellow. 18.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And he will score again. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Washington. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead.
Seahawks 7.
The edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion.
Under. 19 Texas.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. We'll try and run here with Cook. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On play action, Stroud. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
All right. 19 Texas.
On the handoff. shotgun. This is Cook. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Big lineman Aline McNeil ends the play there.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And he will have the Seahawks first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Seattle.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7.
18. Look the hot. Look the hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Seahawks. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Seahawks draw closer here. It's 21-14. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Get set. 18. What's up?
He'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll work this forward to the 35. A tackle made by the former first-rounder, Javon Kinlaw.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short. Now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
We'll try and run it here with Pacheco. This will not do the trick. It stops him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. Donovan Peoples-Jones back to return. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Here we go. Let's go. 18.
In motion goes Likely. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll find his running back, Cook. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is what they call an angle route, and what's so hard for these linebackers is it looks like the running back is just trying to beat you to the flat. And then once you overcommit, he puts his foot down and crosses your face, and he's wide open in the middle of the field.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down. Cook will take it in. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. DeJounte Wester now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up by the Luxembourg up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it.
Purdy on 1st down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A give here to Pacheco. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Get set. Run around. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Commanders. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. The Commanders go up by 7. 28-21. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
Stroud. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Run out of the gun with Cook. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go. 18.
Stroud to throw. Got it with Smith and Jigba. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, winning on 3rd pass, and Right now, the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that is incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And that will lead to a second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Second and 10.
Here we go. 18.
To throw, it's Stroud. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And he is out of bounds at the 45.
Get set. 18.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. Here's second and 2. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Washington.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Get set. 18.
Purdy to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
18. Watch out.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Third down, Purdy. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's Purdy again. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Purdy now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A Effort very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and goal. Purdy. That is caught side of the end zone. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Washington. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Now Stroud. To the sideline. That is caught, but he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but instead it's incomplete. Third down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and
the Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. On second down, Pacheco. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
That's good for a Commanders first down. First and 10.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I mean, I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact, for that matter.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. Bates' kick is good. And the Commanders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Wester now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
ground with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Purdy now on second down. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
And he is putting in the work, dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 1. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scale.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On play action. Stroud. Moving to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rim. 0 to 100 real quick.
Here we go.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion.
Where's the hot?
A second down throw for Stroud. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult. Defensively, it'll set up a fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll run with Pacheco. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Third and short. Purdy. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Here's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18. Yellow.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. His throw left side is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards the pickup there. Good for a Commander's first down.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
18. Watch out.
They'll throw again with Purdy. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Get set, get set. Right around, set.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Pacheco will take this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Seahawks
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll go play action with Stroud. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Man in motion, heading left. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud has his man Smith and Jigba working across the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll find his running back, Cook. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
White Tony. At 18. That's it.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
27. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Purdy. thrust. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A run. It's Pacheco. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Get set, get set. Box, box. Watch out.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Fourth down.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right.
A run up the middle with Cook. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Man in motion here is Jennings. On 2nd down, Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down. And 3 yards to go.
All right. Two J.
We'll try and run here with Cook. They get 15 on that game. First down, Seattle.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
13 yards.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
All right.
Slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Flushed to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
At 18. What's up? White Tony. 11.
Here's Stroud. This is caught 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And the Commanders are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Hot.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Get set, get set. 22, watch out. 21. Back.
Auto run up the middle with Pacheco. Oh, big hole left side to the 20. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Commanders. That his second touchdown tonight.
It's one of those plays that all the offensive line had to do, Mike, was just give him a crease and get him to the second level, because from there, he's going to do the rest. That's as impressive a run as we'll see all year long.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
All right. Swap. Mother swap. Hey, uno.
To throw is Stroud. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
And the Seahawks first down.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Open man is Jennings. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He'll swing this one out to Cook. Down inside the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Seahawks are able to cut into the deficit.
Seahawks 34.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
Now a give to Pacheco, running right. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Washington.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back.